package in the mail, MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail, those shoot 'em ups, that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here with quite a big package in the mail. Yellow DHL or whatever box, all the way, and this is the first time I've had a package from this particular country, from Mexico City. And it's not MSX. It is probably the other system that I collect the most for, especially homebrews, but these are all original titles to fill holes in my collection. There are a couple of doubles because I bought them as subsets, so I will obviously keep the best version of each one where I do have a double, and first trade and then move on the other ones. So they are for the ColecoVision from my good mate Oscar in South America. He is moving not going to get into a long story. He's moving to look after his family and he needs to make more room. He won't have the same amount of room, so he's had to let his beloved ColecoVision collection go. And he put them all up on Atari Age in lots of subsets. So the first subset that I got was his Activision set. This is the one I have the most titles for, but some of them I don't have boxes. I have all the titles, but I don't have all the boxes. So the first one here, this is one I didn't have a box for, is Hero, one of my absolute favourite games on not only the ColecoVision, but the Atari 2600, and also the MSX version as well. But the box is in really good condition. I'm not going to open these protective covers because Activision boxes are a little bit different shape. I can play all of these using my SD card, so I'm not going to disrupt the plastic at the moment. We have Pitfall, also in very, very nice condition. Another one of my absolute favourite Activision games, River Raid. And the ColecoVision version is very good indeed. Probably one of the better versions. And then we have Pitfall 2, another one that's in one of the larger boxes. And next is one of my absolute favourites is Beam Rider. I really do love the Activision titles, and Beam Rider is a particularly good game that I'm reasonably good at. I can get quite a decent score on Beam Rider, and wouldn't be complete without the old joystick breaker Decathlon. 10 events, lots of good fun, really good version. It's just so amazing how good games the Activision titles are. And then one that I didn't know about back in the day, but it's quite a decent puzzle game, Zenji. Did I say that right? Zenji. So it's a bit like the Pipe Mania games. You've got to rotate pieces to connect paths, but you've also got creatures moving around that you need to cordon off into areas. And then also another one of my favourite games back in the day, I really love this on the Atari 2600. The ColecoVision and MSX versions are okay. They're not quite as good as the 2600 version, but it's still a very good fun game. It's Keystone Capers. And I said all these are in really good condition. So I pretty much reckon these are going to be my primary ones. So that's the first subset, so that's an Activision subset. Now there's these other titles which are not sure what sort of subject they're like to the telly games, a couple of telly games. I haven't played any of these, so these are going to be interesting. We've got Cosmic Crisis, so it's in a Hess case, a photocopied cover, very carefully, very fragile too. We'll show the insides of these. So it just has a photocopied manual. Very careful, and the Cosmic Crisis cartridge. So they're very, very basic presentation of the Telegames titles. And I said I haven't played that one at all. Next is Strike It. This case is in slightly better. And we have, I think Strike It's like a breakout or Arkanoid sort of game. I'm trying to get this cartridge out without damaging the plastic case. So the cartridges themselves are in pretty good condition, and as I said, this plastic case is not too bad. And there's the manual. So several of the Coleco games were only released in as Telegames releases, and other ones were re-released as Telegames releases. So they're all actually the secondary ones. These ones are the main reason why I did this purchase off Oscar. They hark back to my original computer, which I fell in love with, which was the Spectravideo. So there we go, I've already given it away, and it is a complete set of the Spectravideo games. Now some of these are quite rare, especially in box. I only have one of them, which is the very first, happens to be on top. And once again, I'll do a comparison of whichever one's the better copy. But we have Frantic Freddy. So these are versions of, all these games were released for the original Spectravideo, and all bar one were cartridges themselves on the Spectravideo. One of them was a tape game. I actually do not know whether there are any differences. As far as I know, they're pretty much identical. But Frantic Freddy is quite a good fun game. Quirky Spectravideo title in the lovely, silver box. The next one is a game that I didn't really get to play for the original Spectravideo back in the day, even though we had the cartridges, because the first run of cartridges that came out for the Spectravideo were faulty. And I have actually only just recently recorded a gameplay of this one, so depending on which order these videos go up, you may see that one first, or this, because I'm going to record gameplays of all this, it's going to take me a little while, is Flipper Slipper. And it's a bit of a, I suppose, not really a pinball, but another breakout type of game, with actually lots of different play mechanics. It's actually a very clever game, and quite enjoyable to play. But was very unattainable back in the day. Now next game, and this is a superb game with a lot of challenge, a lot of different play styles. Played this heaps back in the day for the Spectravideo, and I do have a loose copy of this one, is Super Cross Force. Now, I do have box copies of these for the Spectravideo as well, all of them. So. And you're controlling both the top and bottom ships in several different control modes, and you've got to shoot the stuff that comes through the middle. And you also have to watch up and down. So the next one was the original launch game that came to the Spectravideo 318 as a tape title. So here it is, the ColecoVision's version, and it's Spectron, which is their take on the Space Invaders and Galaxian sort of genre. Once again, I have only just recorded a full gameplay of this on the Spectravideo, so it'll be good timing to see these side by side. I'm assuming there's going to be no difference whatsoever. And then we move on to the last title in the box, and probably the one that is worth the most money apparently. I have no idea. Oscar basically sold these for the price that he bought them in the first place, so I think I've got a very good bargain here, even though the freight from South America was a bit. Now this game is called Sector Alpha. I do have the same game for the Spectravideo. It's not a bad game. The original Spectravideo one has a little bit of a bug in it though, so I'll be very curious to see whether the Coleco one has the same bug. But it's a first-person perspective out your cockpit. You've got to take off from the ground, fly up into space, battle aliens, and then you've got to come down and land again. And it's actually really cool seeing the artwork on the box here. So, a very, very rare title there indeed. So, that's actually a rather lot of games, but my rule is I don't let any games into my collection until I've played them, so I will make gameplays of all of those. Now, I am rather good at some of the Spectravideo, the Activision games, but what I'll do all the Spectravideo games first, in the first part of the video, and then just keep on going. So this is going to be a long video, so I suggest you go get your favourite beverage, we sit down together and try out each of these games. Right, so here we go, Cosmic Crisis. Never played this one before, so it's a bit like Space Panic. Nice that it has a bit of an intro screen as well. Got to turn off the... No, okay. We better try skill 1. I'm dead already. No. Ah, right. Different button. Except he's not going to come my way now, let me guess. Right. No, I'm obviously doing something wrong. Whoa. I'll tell you this is easy, so they're not following. We do have a timer running down on the right hand side there too. Just like Space Panic, you run out of air. Oh. I'm pressing the other button, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, climbed out of the hole. Oh, you've got to be the right distance away. There we go. We finally killed one. So our collision detections are a little, shall we say, questionable. That's alright. Okay, so you've got to make sure you don't move. Pushing up a bit. Getting him to come back towards us. Obviously first level they're not very smart yet. There we go. Yeah, we finished the level. Okay, now we've got different types. And I'll take it one's smarter than the others. Ooh, he turned away from the hole. Oh. Oh, he's probably got a 4-footer. Aha! Drop one on top. Oh, I didn't come in. Come on. You can do it. Uh oh. Yeah, so he doesn't die if he only falls one level. Or perhaps you've just got to drop somebody on top of him. Which is now impossible. Now, but he needs to follow me up here. Come on. Hey, there you go. No, he's not very good at following. Oh, it's not a bad little game. Obviously I need a little bit more practice and I got off to a bit of a slow start there, but that's not a bad little game. Probably play it some more later. We've got a lot to get through. Alright, let's try the next one. Next is Strike It. There's 6 chances. Lose a white ball, lose a chance. Okay. This looks pretty cool. The question is, how do you start the game? Is this maybe only super action controllers? Oh no, it's just doing a demo. Okay, one. That's got nice music. the controller action's not too bad. Oops. Hexed myself, didn't I? Oh, wasn't paying attention. Goes quite fast. Oh. Oh. Obviously releasing that other ball allows you to finish the level off quicker. Well, that was good. Okay, as long as that was a good thing. Well, this isn't. This is the better of those two Tilly games. I mean, look, the Space Panic like one wasn't too bad. Just the AI was a bit dumb, but that could have just been me playing it on easy. Oops. Oh, moved it too much. Well, that's not a bad one. I actually quite like that one. I'll definitely be playing that one some more. Nice addition to the collection. The other Telegames one, yeah, I'll play it a bit more and see whether I like it or not. Alright, let's try the Spectravideo games. Right, so here we go. Frantic Freddy, the old Spectravideo logo. So I'm not going to play skill level 1 because I've played this on the Spectravideo and I'm not too bad at it. We'll go for level 3. Okay. So I'm this dude down the bottom here. And we have to avoid the fire coming down. We have to put the fires out in the windows while avoiding those, and because it's level 3 and we have more features, rescue the poor kittens. And Spectravideo games are always very colourful, nice sound. You know, knew how to use the colour of the machine very well. And were very different games as well. Another cat. Okay, we've done our last bit of fire. I reckon when we catch our cat, we'll be off. There we go. When we go to the next part of the building, where it changes, you have to shoot the flames sideways. And you have normal red flames and you have purple flames. Oops. So the doors are shortcuts, but you also need to look out that there's not a flame in the way where the other door is. Oh, this is the only trouble with choosing level 3. It makes this particular level quite hard. I really should have gone back through the door. Oh. Yeah. I probably should just try and catch the kitten further down until I've cleared out of a few more. I haven't played level 3 for ages. I'm just tempted because of the doors. Oh! No, kitten died. Last man. So that's it. It's actually quite a good fun game. Go, 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 go! Oh, I didn't make it in time. So that's quite a good one. I've always liked that one. And yeah, highly recommended. Great one to play on the Coleco. Let's try next one. Right, next we have Flipper Slipper. Once again with the lovely Spectravideo logo. So this is a bit of a funny one. I haven't played this one as much because back in the day the cartridge was faulty. Did play a little bit later when we got a second lot of cartridges, but then I probably moved on. Didn't know it was out for the ColecoVision. So we'll play skill level 2. Only because I only just recorded a gameplay for this, the Spectravideo. Now this does make it harder. You've got the 2 different bats down the bottom and they're different colours, and the bat has to be the right colour to hit the ball. You press the button to change the colour. Oh, that was close. And when it hits the 2 beach areas at the side, that's when it changes colour. You can flip the bats around as well to get a different angle. But you've got a lot to think about. So obviously we have to clear out these colourful blocks up here. That was nice. You hit one of the turtles, you get bonus points. And if we hit all of the squares in front of the bear head, the bear comes down and we get a big bonus. You've got to hit them all twice. So you've got to get them to the heart. Oh, just missed it. Oh, that's right. Oh, I went around the edge of the back. It's got quite nice sound effects and music once again. As I said, it's a real pity that I never, you know, got to play this back in the day when I would have been able to appreciate it some more. Oh, I'll change the vector. See, we've got nice little touches, so the bits down the bottom slowly spell game over, and that's your lives. Oh, there we go. Another one of the bare bits. I'm not 100% sure what the thing moving back forward in the middle does. Ah, didn't. I don't think I'll clear a frame. I'm not doing very well. As you can see, it's actually quite a fun game. It has its own appeal and merit. It can be hard to line up those bits of the... That's a good one. Same spot. Oh, good. Oh, I managed to go through there and miss everything. Got a tortoise. So you got, you know, having a few things to think about. Gives the game a bit more challenge, and how it comes off the bat as well. Some more of those ones. Oh, I didn't change the bat colour. I haven't actually tried it, but you can change the angle of the bats. Oh, we've got a fish now. Oof, that was close. So I'm playing around with the buttons to try and remember how you change the fish is worth a fair bit. Oh, that was close. We don't have many more to go. We haven't released the bear. Oh, that's interesting. So, the level's probably ended by releasing the bear, not clearing out those. Oh, game over. It's actually a good fun game. One that has a bit of challenge, lots of different things in it. Very, very original and creative as well. Once again, would have loved to have had this on my Spectravideo back in the day. There were only folded cartridges. Right, let's try the next game. Right, here we go. Spectravideo logo once again. Sector Alpha. I'm going to play this on skill level 1. So I haven't played this for ages. Right. So we're going to use your radar. Whoops. I was thinking of a completely different game, wasn't I? Oops. Oh god, you don't have much reaction time. Oh. This is very cool. Ah. Can't hit him to save myself. I'm just thinking I've got another scanner over there. Do I have to go to the next... Ah, right, so this is the next area. Oh no! Game over. Oh, well that wasn't the game that I thought it was going to be. I might have my games mixed up because I haven't played them for so long. Well, that's actually not bad. That's actually a game that I would play a fair bit by the looks of it. I'll have to work out the rules and play it some more. Very impressed with that one. I'll definitely be playing that one after this recording session. Right, let's try our next game. Next, a very nice Spectravideo logo once again is Spectron. So I'm going to assume this is going to be exactly the same as the original Spectravideo game, so I'm going to punish myself here and play skill level 4. So expect me to get caned. So you've got your Space Invaders formation, and then you've got your attackers coming down. Oh, you can't shoot your own the shields, which is probably a good thing. Oops, oh. They're definitely raining the shots down. And you have 4 stages, and when you get to the end of the 4th stage you get an extra life, and it clears at least one of the mines down the bottom if the aliens have got down to the bottom, and dropped a mine behind you. Ah, oh, missed my chance. I've been lucky so far. So your ship can move up and down, and that's important for the next stage when they decide they want to start invading down and dropping bombs. So your shield, you only get the one shield for the first 4 sets. Oops, I flew right into that one. He got a mothership. Got to really time it in between the rain of fire. Oh, maybe this particular. Right, so now they come down, they try and come along and go behind you and drop a bomb to blow up your base. Oh, I got the mothership again. Oop, there we go. You can't shoot him, and he's dropped one of his mines. So I have reset and got an extra life now. I was gone that way. Oops, got me. So it's quite a frantic, you know, Space Invaders Galaxian sort of one. That's the emergency warning because I'm down to my last life. Use the mothership again. The alert level's got even higher because we've got a couple of bombs down the bottom there now. Panic stations have well and truly got underway. I'm surviving longer than I thought for level 4. I haven't got much cover left now. Whoa, and got me. Boom. I'm dead. So it was quite a good fun game that I got on my Spectravideo computer. Always used to love it, and the Coleco version looks pretty much identical, which is no surprise. Alright, let's try the next title. Okay, so our last Spectravideo title is Super Cross Force. So this one has lots of different modes, and you can actually play it 2 players, which is quite cool. So parallel, which means the ship's top and bottom stay lined up with each other. Diagonal, where they go opposite ways, and you've got 2 different difficulty levels. So to be mean to myself again, because I have played this a little bit and I can get a fair way, I'm going to play diagonal difficulty 2. So you've got to catch the aliens in your beam and not get either your one down below or up above shot. So these are the introductory things, but I do know the patterns, as I have played this back in the day heaps on my Spectravideo. But it does get trickier. Case in point, they are now firing up. Oops. And there we go, I moved the wrong way. Oh, you bugger. So these ones are shooting homing shots. Oh. And they're shooting up and down at the same time. Oh, and I went the wrong way again. Oh, I probably was a bit mean to myself there. But you get through certain levels and then you get to a ship where you refuel and then you keep on going. It's a great fun game with a couple of different play styles. So heaps to keep you going there. So that's all the Spectravideo titles. So now let's try out the Activision ones. Right, so next we have Beam Rider. Now I do apologise in advance, I am pretty good at this game. Well, we better play level 3 then. Hopefully I'll eat my words. So Beam Rider is fantastic on just about every system it was ported to, and Activision did a very good job. Yep, level 3 is difficult, there you go. Uh-oh. I've lost a life already and I haven't even hit anything yet. And it's got great sound. Ha! It's an extra life, we'll take that. They're worth quite a bit of points, those yellow ones. Oh, I went over the wrong time. We have got it down to 4 though. Just a truly, really wonderful game. Shoot 'em up, of course. Lots of mistiming. Shouldn't be talking while playing, but that's alright. Yes, as level 3 we've started at sector 10, which is why there is so much stuff. Oh, extra life, we need that. You can shoot the stuff that your normal lace can't hit. Using a torpedo. Yeah! of a bonus, but yeah, it's alright. I made it to the next stage. I can get further than this if I play through from the start, so it probably was a good thing that we... Ah, too soon. I should have gone to the left. Last life, is it? I must have collected the life as well. Those yellow ones are worth lots of points. Got him. That was close. Oh, didn't think about that. But the only way out of that I would have had to shoot the blue one just before it got to me and then catch the life afterwards. Go away, horrible blue thing. Oh, got him. Oh, too late. Oh, but I finished the level. Okay, Sector 12. Last life. Got what the red ones do, I think, if you shoot them. Points! I'll restaurate the red ones, so. Ah, got me! Once again, need to warm up. It's hard jumping ahead of levels. Oh, I've still got life left. Woohoo! Might as well continue to watch Electric Defenders get a bloody nose. Oh! Got it down to 9. I think that's a fair to middling effort on that level. So, one of my absolute favourite games. Love the MSX version. The Intellivision version plays really well, has great sound. I haven't played the... I've played the Atari 8-bit one, I haven't played the Commodore 64 version, about the only one I haven't played. Alright, let's try the next game. Right, so next we have the Activision Decathlon. Now, I am not going to play all 10 events. We'll just do a couple. I don't have the right joystick, and I don't want to wreck one of my ColecoVision joysticks. I really should be using the arcade stick. So I just got absolutely trounced. So the idea is you do 10 events, and you get a score depending on how well you do on a table. I got nothing because I did so bad. You've really got to waggle the joystick. Well, at least it got on the scoreboard. You get your 3 jumps. It's really well animated and a great game, but you really must not play it with the Coleco joystick. So, only a really quick gameplay for this one, but an excellent game, very good version, 10 good events, great fun. In track and field, the MSX version only came with 4 events per cartridge, whereas this gives you 10 in one game, so it was a very impressive title. Alright, let's try the next one. Right, next, another of my absolute favourite games. I'm saying this a lot with these, but these really are the games that I played a lot back in the day. And we have Hero, and the ColecoVision of Hero is really, really good. Pretty much identical to the MSX version. Really colourful, plays very well. Let's give it a go. I think you can select levels, yes. So once again, here I am pressing down to try and drop the bomb. How to tell that I've been playing the Atari 2600 version where you had to press down to drop the bombs. Oh, now I've messed up. Not sure. Yeah. Yeah. See, unless you play the levels through in order, messes with the memory. Right. My left button's not working as well as it could. That was a bit short. Oh dear. That's way too short. Let's start a little easier. I'll blame using the wrong controls to start with. My right button's not working that flash. Oh. You've really got to learn these later levels. One touch of the lava. Oops. Not allowed to go in the water. The hard ones. Yay! And then you rescue the miner. As you can see, I'm having far too much fun. By the fact that I've gone silent and serious. That was close. Whoa! That was more than close. Doesn't take much. Hey, rescued another miner. There we go. So it is really, truly a fantastic game with lots going for it, depending on the idiot playing. It's one you just got to learn the patterns. Oh. Alright, I'll leave it at that because as I said, I've played this one a lot, and I could play it for a while. Absolutely brilliant game though. Right, let's try the next one. So we have Keystone Capers. And you just get straight into the game. So the idea is I'm the black dot on the scale down the bottom, and you have to catch the white dot, which is the robber. You can catch the lifts. You do run faster than the robber. You can collect the bonus stuff, and then you've got other stuff that you can't dodge, and that'll take time away from you or kill you, depending on which type of thing it is. The hazards disappear when you're close to the burglar. So, first level, easy peasy. Now there are some differences between this version and the MSX version. This one only uses the Coleco's inbuilt fonts up top. Whereas the MSX one actually has a nice text book. I'll jump over that. There's the robber. Let's go get him. Now, this game is fun, don't get me wrong, on the Coleco version and the MSX version. Doesn't quite have that same appeal as playing the original Atari 2600 version. The sound effects are quite different on this as well. Added complication of having to jump something. Now if you do take it to the top floor, the robber will turn around, so you need to do that very carefully. The robber gradually gets faster each level, so you have to start using a different strategy to get him to catch him before he gets off the end of the roof. Not too bad. Now we get the aeroplanes. If you hit these, you die. And you've got to remember the second duck. Once again, might have played this a few times, but Activision games truly are my favourite games. As you can see, it's quite good fun, and I've already got quite reasonably drawn into the game. And caught him again. Alright, I obviously can play this for a little while, so we better move on to our next game, but absolutely brilliant game. So next we have Pitfall. Now, when this game came out for the Atari 2600 back in the day, and my friend bought it, I went round to my friends to play Atari, we could not believe at how much game there was in this game, and it was a lot of fun. I don't think I've ever actually finished it. So you have the upper world here and hazards. Each of these can sap your time, and carefully timed jumps can I'll allow you to not lose any score. If you fall, you can land on their eyes safely even when their mouths are open. Whoops, there we go, there's a little bit of loss of score. Now, going in the above world like I am at the moment means you progress one screen at a time, and it's not possible to run all the way across and get all of the bars of gold. There's one. By just running across screens, you have to use the underworld, so you have to learn it and map it. The underworld jumps, I think, 3 or 5 screens at a time. Oh, that was close. Whoops. Oh, there's a life gone. So we've managed to collect 1 gold bar. And there's me trying to be quick. Now Pitfall's not as impressive as the Atari 2600 version, but it is more colourful in some ways and not as colourful in other ways. Here I am losing lots of score. Can't remember how far along the second gold bar is. I probably could have, my memory served me, I probably could have got another one by using some of the underworld. But this game was a down the crocodile we go. Was a complete innovation for the time, and the ColecoVision is really good and pretty much identical to the MSX version once again. Right, let's try the next game. Right, and of course next after Pitfall we have Pitfall 2, Lost Caverns. The game's so big and good it has to have a subtitle. And this was an amazing thing on the original 2600 because they added lots of stuff in the cartridge to get this game to be even be able to be in there. But it's got a huge map. Basically if you get hit you go back to the last X you went over. Oh, I forgot. And there we go. And you lose points for the amount of time it takes you to get back. In a way, it's a very painful and difficult to play mechanic. So the mechanic here is to fall through the hole. Now we can swim over here. So you got swimming, climbing. Oh, not allowed to go on there. Maybe that's the exit, I can't remember. And you can go underwater. I really haven't played this for a while, if you can't tell. Oh, there we go. Every bar you get gives you points. And the music is sped up a bit more now because we're a bit happier. Electric eel here. We can dive down. Get another bar. I don't think we can go this way. No, I don't think so. Can't drown. Notice we still haven't actually encountered another X yet, so if we die we go all the way back to the start. And there's another bar down there. And thank goodness we found another spot, so if we die we go back to there. Choice of where to go. There's another bar down there and a bar here. So there is obviously an optimal path, and it's got a huge map. I remember seeing the map in magazines back in the day and wondering how in the world did they fit that. Oh, and There we go, I have stuffed up. So we go back to at least there, that's alright. Now the question is, how do we time that one? So yeah, he's gone too fast. I'm going to skip him for a moment. Oops, and back we go. Alright, I'll leave it at that, but as you can see, it's a huge game. Well worth being in anybody's Coleco collection. Alright, let's try our next game. Okay, so next we have River Raid. Once again, game I have played a lot, so I better be mean to myself and start on a high level. So this is level 50. Okay. All the things crash into the riverbank. Oh my god. Out of practice much. As you can see, it has smooth scrolling. You have to make sure you don't run out of fuel. And it will just be terrible at the game. You can speed up and slow down. Look, I'm not going to punch myself that much. Let's go back a little bit. So this is the second difficulty level, so we start on level 5. So you can shoot everything. Got helicopters, and they're nicely animated. And you have tanks on the bridges. And you have the balloons. You also get the tanks that shoot from the side. It's basically a game of seeing how much of the stuff you can shoot. While not running out of fuel. Here we go, here's the tanks. So those aeroplanes are worth a lot of points. It's really good that you can direct, move your shots. Also means that when you're trying to dodge something, you can also miss a target. Fuel. Missed him. 10,000 points, extra man. Fuel running out. There we go. Shoot helicopters! can speed up too. Oh! No, just before there. It's a fun game. Everybody who has a Coleco should have this game. If you like shooting games, of course. Oh! Big mistake there. Alright. Once again, I'm going to have to stop myself. As much as I love playing this game, I can probably still play it for a while from here without too much effort. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful game. As I said, you've got those three. Beam Rider, Hero and River Raid are the top three in the Activision titles as far as I'm concerned, and I could easily pick any one of them as my number one. Alright, one more game to go. The last title is Zenji. Now, I will admit to not have played this one as much. I didn't even know this one existed as an Activision title probably until probably about a bit over a year ago. So, take it easy on myself. Where do I start the game? Just hash. So I'm where this face thing is. What am I supposed to do? Can't remember now. Ha ha ha. Okay, you basically have to connect the whole thing together. If I had have hooked up that bit a bit better. How am I supposed to do this? How do you get back? You can see I haven't played it for a little while. There we go. It's a puzzle game. I should like a puzzle game always. Okay, now you get a guy in the maze as well. Time, aren't I? Oh, almost made it. I take you're not allowed to touch the red guy. Yeah. Haven't played it for a little while. A little out of practice. Don't think I'm going to set the world on fire with any high score attempts here. Oh. And I take it getting one of the bits with the timer in it gives you either bonus points or more time. So if I hadn't died then I would have. Too slow. Oh, shows even I can improve. Alright, this has been an absolutely wonderful set of gameplays. I really do like my ColecoVision games. The system, it is very similar to the MSX, it's probably why I like it so much. And did I get a really big bonus then? And it was just so nice to get proper versions of all of these games. Some of them I've never played before, and other ones only, briefly off the SD card, so it's nice to get real copies in my collection. And good to help a mate out, Oscar, as well. Alright, I know this is a very long video, but I hope you've all enjoyed it. I'm Electric Adventures, thanks to all my subscribers, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.